Welcome to Tricky Mickey. Please subscribe, share, and like. In this episode, we're going to talk about the historical project called Operation Paperclip that was implemented by the United States government right after World War II in order to bring a lot of Nazi scientists and many fields of endeavor to help the military-industrial complex of the United States of America. And this, of course, led to the birth of our modern-day neo-police state and our surveillance security apparatus, where Big Brother is watching all over us, and there's no such thing as privacy anymore. Let us begin with the German scientists that were recruited by the United States of America right after World War II. Operation Paperclip occurred from 1949 till 1990. Over 1,500 German Nazi scientists, engineers, and technicians were brought into the United States of America, given new identities, and therefore Operation Paperclip was a secret U.S. program that searched through post-war Germany looking for talented scientists. These men were rushed back to the United States, given fake IDs, and put to work for the United States government. Operation Paperclip also targeted German weapons exportation to the United States of America. For those of you too young to remember, the V2 program of Germany succeeded in bombing London, England, almost to its knees. Only the bombing of the United States Allied forces was able to halt that program. You're looking now at Nazi Dr. Erich Trauber. He was an expert veterinarian who was put in charge of America's Plum Island research. He was an expert at Nazi scientists' experimentation on children, and he wanted to find out the effect of many types of diseases, not only on livestock, but also human embryos, pregnant women. Nazis experimented on twins and many children, so they had a lot of experience. So naturally, they were put to work. You're looking now at a picture where many of these Nazi scientists were made United States citizens. The United States was determined in the Cold War to get ahead of the Soviet Union by whatever means possible. What you're looking now is a diagram of the V2 German rocket that was used to bomb London, England. Many innocent British people, men, women, and children died because of these Nazi scientists. You're looking at one of those V2 rockets that were launched from Peenemünde in Germany towards London, England. Also, these Nazi scientists were responsible for ICBMs and our space program. Before you thank them, remember, when the government does something, they do it for their own benefit, not for the benefit of the people. Today we have ICBM nuclear launch missiles ready to destroy humanity because of these Nazi scientists. The culture of the Nazi scientists lives on within the United States of America. Operation Paperclip was the Office of Strategic Service, OSS. This organization existed during World War II as the pre-CIA program to recruit these scientists and put them to work in our military-industrial complex. President Truman and the birth of the modern police state, USA of America. One of his quotes, "Although I hold the highest civil honor in the world, I have always regarded my rank and title as a past Grand Master of Masons, the greatest honor that had ever come to me." Indeed, he served his masters well. The Freemasons are notorious secret society organization. Now comes the birth of the CIA. Many of the people, you're looking now at President Truman, who on the advice of his military officials signed into law in 1946 the creation of the CIA. A brief history. The original department was the Office of Strategic Service, OSS, created by President Franklin Delano Roosevelt in 1942, created to assist the military in gathering intelligence during World War II. 2 months after World War II, the OSS was abolished and all intelligence duties were returned to the Department of State. But then President Truman created the CIA. The CIA original purpose was to gather intelligence in order to protect America domestically and internationally, but not spy on American citizens. Well, Here comes the birth of the National Security Agency, which was established July the 26th, 1947 by President Truman, obeying his masters, the Freemason, and other secret society individuals who wanted to create a neo-Nazi police state in the United States. The National Security Agency actually spies on the United States of America. Its purpose was to protect America's telegraphic and communication, television, and radio. But under our Constitution, this agency is not supposed to exist. No amendment to the Constitution was passed. This was just done primarily by executive order. Years after he left office, President Truman said, I never would have agreed to the formation of the Central Intelligence Agency back in 1947 if I had known it would become the American Gestapo. This mediocre president, in hindsight, admitted he made a mistake. Well, it's too late for us now. We're stuck with this legacy of his incompetency. The NSA wants total population control of the United States of America. We are marching every day more and more towards a police state. The Constitution is not practiced by the government. The government believes in the authority of the gun pointed at its citizens. Power dictates conclusion. Therefore, we Americans need to wake up and understand that the legacy of World War II is, unfortunately, the Nazis won. They infiltrated the United States of America when these Nazi scientists were brought into our country and permeated our culture, our space program, our military-industrial complex. These are the same people who were promoted by the business community that financed Hitler's Nazi machine. There's a lot of profit in war. Thank you for listening. This is Tricky Mickey. Until next time, take care. Bye. Please subscribe, share, and like.